We're going to stay in court, but this time it's the High Court in Pretoria because the Senzo Meyiwa trial is back today. The defense will indicate if it plans to apply for charges to be dropped after the state closed its case last month. Linda Mnisi joins us live from the capital with more on what's expected to unfold today. Linda, after having had that understanding of closing off the case then from the state, where to from here?
Arabile, coming to you from a very cold and drizzling Pretoria. And this morning we're expecting that the defense will give the court feedback on whether or not legal aid will fund their legal bid to have the case thrown out. Basically, that's because the state has already closed its case, and usually at this particular point of a criminal trial, the defense would have an option to either apply for a discharge or just simply open their case and start calling their own witnesses. They indicated in the previous sitting that they're going to be applying for what is called a Section 174. And this is a discharge application to essentially have the matter thrown out on the basis that they believe that based on the evidence that the state has led in the trial, there are no reasonable prospects of a conviction. Therefore, they feel they shouldn't be even responding to the allegations of the state or the evidence that the state has brought, lest they even incriminate themselves. So usually they would bring this application. So the issue here is that you recall that they are represented by legal aid, and what they said was that a decision still needed to be taken on whether or not this application would be funded. So Advocate Mnisi said a meeting would be held on the 6th of August. This would have been yesterday, and the outcomes would be known today. So the expectation today is whether or not legal aid will fund this application. And if so, the decision, or rather the next question would be, are they then ready to proceed with that application? Have they, drafted their application, their papers, and have they then started working on them, given that obviously they'd have to have prepared or have had the time to prepare for that Section 174. So all of it really will be known when the trial resumes today.